Hello guys, we're back here for the Firenzecolor classroom. We're going to do another demonstration of Crackle. If you notice this has a beautiful gold finish on top. It's like a gold wax. We also have copper, bronze, and silver. I'm going to show you a demonstration of how we're going to do that, okay? The first thing we're going to do is showing the black plaster. The plaster is called 24/7. 24/7 is basically a new line that Firenzecolor carries. Very nice, very beautiful, very easy to use. It's basically a one-coat product. Basically, I'm going to grab the plaster, always put it on top of my trowel, and I'm going to slap it on. The main thing is slapping it on nice and thick. The thicker you do it, the bigger the cracks are. You're going to waste a lot of product doing it, so don't be cheap with the product. It's basically just slapping it on nice and thick. Different directions. So you're basically just putting it on from dry to wet, just nice and thick. Of course, you can create any texture that you guys want. There is no wrong or right way how to do it. Always control your product, put it right back on the top. Okay, now that you have your product on your wall, the best way to get the cracks is using a heat gun. So if this was a big wall, you'll be putting on, you'll need two persons. One to put it on and one with the heat gun trying to crack it. Basically, you're just going to turn it on. Remember, it's a one-coat process. It's going to take a little long, but it's okay. It's a one-coat process. Basically, put the heat gun on the thick areas, and if you notice, it'll start cracking right away. So it's time consuming, but remember, it's just a one-coat process. So if you notice, all of this is already cracked on the top. You can leave it longer there for the cracks to get even thicker. So basically, that's how you crack it. Now, when this is dry, it's basically going to look like this. See the cracks on that? Remember, now we have different color waxes. I'm going to use a nice bronze right on top of it. Basically, we're going to get the sponge, dip it in there, and just slap it on there. It's very simple to use. Remember, one-coat process. If you want to dilute it, we can. Also, we can put color washes right on top of it. Very simple to do. Just dip it in there. You don't have to get too much. And that's basically done with the bronze, if you notice it. You can see the cracks. It looks very beautiful. Now I have a special guest here. Her name is Cindy Hoafat. She's going to demonstrate of how doing the crackle with all 4 different colors. She's going to do it all, basically blend it in. She's one of our best full finishers that we have here in the house of Firenze Enterprises. This is Cindy. Cindy Hoafat.
So I'm going to start also with the same type of bronze color that Giancarlo had. But as we know, that sometimes our customers don't like to have just one color. They want to see differences, so we're just not going to put it everywhere. Because we're going to add all different colors to it. And if it's too bright, we're going to tone it afterwards. Some people like it glitzy, others don't. When you're doing the crackle all over the wall, you could have 2 people working with you, so that as one's going along, someone else can start with the heat gun. Okay. Now I'm going to take a copper color. It's a lot more red than the bronze. It actually blends very nicely. Try a little gold on it too, so you can see what the gold looks like. Gold. Everybody likes gold.
Now if you look at it, it looks like a masterpiece. It's beautiful. So it has the bronze, the gold, and the copper on it so far.
Would you like to see a little silver?
Yeah, let's do a little silver.
Silver looks kind of white. I'm just going to okay, I like that silver. What's nice is it doesn't dry up really quick on you like a lot of metallics would.
It's like a masterpiece.
The heavier the texture, the harder it is to get all the nooks and crannies. But it works.
All the corners. This is going to be for our demonstration display too.
Okay. I like the silver on the block. It looks really. Kinds of gives it a little glow. started out with the bronze. It's very easy to change the whole tone of this. You just have to add a little bit more of whatever color it is that you will prefer.
So if you notice, very simple to do. She put all 4 different color waxes on it. And that's what it is, 24/7 from Firenzecolor Crackle style.